Hey everybody, George Whittam, NAMM Show 2015. It's the last day. We're cleaning up, trying to get as many people in here. And I ran into the Lewitt company that makes some really interesting microphones, and here to talk about it is someone that knows what he's talking about. What's your name?
My name is Roman.
Roman, nice to meet you. How do you do? What are you guys focusing on this show? What are your new products?
Actually, what we are focusing on are high quality recording mics and live microphones. And what we're seeing here is actually our LCD 550, which is a dual beauty and very unique in many regards. It pushes the limits in terms of technology. So it's a large diaphragm studio microphone. It's a single pattern, a cardioid pattern. And what we did is basically we implemented a high sensitivity capsule.
Yeah.
So it's a mic with one of the highest sensitivities in the marketplace right now. And moreover, what we did is actually we have a state-of-the-art traditional audio circuit where we've been able to reduce the noise further. And it allows us to achieve the remarkable figure of 0 dB self-noise. So it has a very, very quiet noise floor.
Yes, very, very. That's impressive. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Right, it is, it is. So our speciality is actually to combine traditional low noise audio circuits with digital microcontroller circuits. Allows us to basically push the limits in terms of electronic specification. So that mic right now has a dynamic range of 140 dB, which is obviously very remarkable. You can put it in front of a kick drum, you can put it in front of a trumpet or very loud vocals, no problem at all. And at the same time, again, it has a very high sensitivity, so it picks up a lot of signal.
Is this mic designed to have minimal amount of character? Is it a relatively flat response, or does it have any kind of bumps in the response curve?
Well, what we aim for in sound is basically to capture the source as it is. So we don't want to add flavor to the sound, but rather we want to capture the source as typical as possible. So with our sound, it's all about tight transient response and a lot of detail in the sound.
Is this microphone available now?
It is available now in the market, yeah.
And where's the pricing at in the US? Do you know US?
The pricing in the US, you can get it for $7.99 right now.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, fantastic.
Well, it also has another very nice feature to it, which is the zero tolerance feature. So what we are doing in our production is we actually not only keep very tight tolerances on the acoustic element, on the capsule, but we also match every single capsule with every single electronic circuit. And that allows us that all LCD 550s have exactly the same sensitivity. So we call this feature zero tolerance. And that means for the customer actually that you can buy one today, and later on in a year or so, if you decide to buy another one, you can buy it and you will still have a matched pair.
Oh, that's amazing. You don't have to buy them in a pair right now. You can buy one and buy another one later when you need it.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Amazing.
Well, that's what we call the mobile recording studio, and it's really an all-in-one solution. So what we have here is actually a microphone with a stereo capsule arrangement. So it's two cardioid capsules positioned in 90 degrees, which allows you to capture a stereo image. However, it's not only a stereo microphone, it's also an interface. So what it has is actually, it comes with a breakout box. And on this breakout box we have a MIDI input, and we also have a stereo line-in input, as well as a studio-grade headphone amplifier. So how does this work? Actually, the microphone offers 4 recording modes. Right now we can see that one over here, which is stereo mode. So I have an XY stereo image. I can now basically select cardioid pattern, so it's now suitable for recording vocals. The next mode would be actually our singer-songwriter mode, and in singer-songwriter mode you have again a cardioid pattern, but you also have a mono line-in, so you can plug in your guitar. And last but not least, the 4th mode is actually what we call the sound card mode, and in that mode actually the captures are disabled and the mono line-in becomes a stereo line-in, so you can grab a mix from a console, for example. So it's a very versatile solution. it connects to Mac and PC via USB, but it also connects to iOS devices via Lightning connector. It's a professional recording device, and therefore it needs quite some power. It's a high power USB device. That's why when you record with an iOS device, iPhone, iPad, iPod, it will use the internal lithium-ion battery, and you have up to 3 hours, more than 3 hours playtime actually available.
The battery inside that is really unique.
Right. Battery actually is charged when you plug it into your PC or Mac. It's bus powered. But also if you're on the road, you can recharge it with a commonly used micro USB cell phone charger. It's got 110 dB dynamic range, which is pretty remarkable for a digital microphone. And moreover, it offers recording modes 24-bit, 48 and 41, as well as 96 kilohertz recording mode. Moreover, it has a professional grade headphone amplifier. That means actually at 32 ohm we provide 108 milliwatts output power, so you can power up your high impedance studio headphones with that headphone amplifier. Mind you though, if you plug in low impedance balanced armature in-ears or your iPhone earbuds, then volume is going to be very high due to the high power, obviously.
And it's providing a zero latency monitor off the microphone as well?
Yes, that is one of the key features as well, because with iOS devices and obviously digital recording, latency is always an issue. And we have taken care of that by providing a direct monitoring and a tape return mode. And on top of that, you can actually blend the two into each other. Right now we are in direct and return mode, so it's already blended, and this indicates that we're in this position, so it's a little bit more direct mode than tape return mode. I can go all the way to tape return. Now it's only tape return, and obviously that means that you will also have a 20 milliseconds relay when you work with an iOS device. If you work with a PC or Mac, you can bring the delay down to 3 milliseconds, 4 milliseconds, something like that. So it's a really high quality recording solution.
Do you have your own dedicated app that it works with? Is it proprietary? Tell me a little bit more about the app.
Right. Actually, for Windows, it's an ASIO device, so you have to install an ASIO driver. But with the driver, you not only get the driver, but you also get a control panel. So there will be a small software, and with the software, actually, you can remote control the microphone on your PC. When recording with an iOS device, driver is not needed because it uses core audio. And what we did is actually we developed a nice recording app. And the focus with this recording app is basically to make it easy to record and archive and find files on the go. So it's not a new GarageBand, so the focus is really on making it convenient to record a lot at the right point and find it again.
For capturing and archiving.
Yes. So what we see here is actually the start screen of our app, and you now can press new recording. I can select my recording modes in here, I press OK, and then I can start recording. Now I'm using actually the iPhone microphone. I can plug in any kind of microphone in our app. However, if you use it with our DGD 650, then the app comes for free. So as we can see, it records now the audio stream. I can stop that now. I also have the possibility to zoom in, so I can look at my waveform. It's also possible to set markers whenever I think it's necessary to remember a certain moment. You can upload it to Dropbox, iTunes and email. So that's basically the first version of the Lewitt recorder, and this is available now for a 30 days trial period on our website. So you just need to go to lewitt-audio.com/recording app and you find a download link there. We welcome everybody to test this product.
Great, thanks a lot, Ron.
Oh, it's such a pleasure.
Nice seeing you here.
It's a pleasure.
See you next time.
Yes, of course. Thank you.